Hi everyone. Last year, my friend Phil Day gave me a book about fishing knots, and I've been on this quest to learn as many knots as I can learn, and it's a lot of fun. But recently, one of my other fishing buddies, Brian, told me that he does not use a leader when fishing braid because he's not found a good braid to mono or braid to fluorocarbon knot. So I went on a quest to find one, and I think I have. So I'm going to tie this thing and demonstrate it. I don't know what the name of this knot is. I didn't make it up. I'm just simply showing you what I've learned. But I put it under some pretty heavy pull, and it's a pretty good knot. I like it. So here it is. I hope it's good, and I hope you can use it. Aside from the fact that I'm just having a lot of fun learning different new knots, it's kind of fun to have something in the bank, so if your knot doesn't work, you have something else to fall back on. I've tried the Yucatan knot, but since I don't really fish braid too much, I don't put these to the test. But I have put a Yucatan knot under some stress, and sometimes they do come undone. I've really pulled on this knot, and it seems to hold really well. So I hope it works for you. Give it a shot, and have fun. See you on the water. Let me know what you think. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our leader material, in this case 10-pound mono, and I'm going to make a loop. And I'm leaving a lot of tag end there because I want to be able to handle this and not lose that end. So all I'm doing is just make a loop. That's it. Make a loop. Now I'm going to take my braid material. I'm going to come up from the bottom and I'm going to go through that loop. And now here's where you got to kind of go rub your head and pat your belly at the same time. So I'm going to hook this with my finger, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to take this leader material and wrap it around that loop, and I'm going to go around 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 wraps around that. Now here's where you got to do this just right. Now you remember we came up through the bottom of that knot or that loop. So we're going to go down when we go out. And this is important because what you're doing is you're essentially tying a square knot. So you want both your tag end and your line end to come out of that loop the same way. So what that looks like is you start to pull it tight, and you see how it starts to wrap, then we wet it. And you're just going to continue to pull both ends, both tag ends and mainline ends, until that gets to looking like a knot. Then you let go of your tag ends and you cinch it. Excuse me, let me get a focus. You cinch it by pulling the main line. From that point, you just simply cut the tag ends off and you have a good little knot. To me, it just kind of, it reminds me of like an overblown kind of a square knot. But regardless of what you call it, it's really important when you go take your braid through that mono. If you go up to the bottom, then go out to the bottom. And what you get is a very compact, easy little knot that goes through your braid or through your guides on your rod. I'm going to trim a little bit more of that. I don't like tags. I don't like line hanging off. So that's a nice, clean little knot. Give it a shot. Tie it up. See if it works for you. Well, there you go. Braid to mono, main line to leader. Good knot, easy to tie, and it's pretty quick. Have fun.